Question number 2, Metiria Turei.
Tēnā koe, Mr Speaker, tēnā koutou i te whare. Aroha mai, Mr Speaker, ka huria hau nei ki Turel Māori. Ka tū a ia I runga I te mana o tana tauaki I mea ana. We have anti-nuclear legislation and New Zealanders wear it as a badge of honour.
The Honourable Bill English on behalf of the Prime Minister.
On behalf of the Prime Minister, yes.
Okay.
Supplementary question, Metiria Turei.
Why then has his government repeatedly refused to vote for an international convention which would outlaw the use of nuclear weapons under any circumstance?
The Honourable Bill English on behalf of the Prime Minister.
Well, Mr Speaker, because New Zealand just doesn't consider that that's going to be an effective way of achieving what everyone wants to achieve.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, Metiria Turei.
Given the Prime Minister's previous comments that there's no point in trying to outlaw nuclear weapons if the US doesn't want to, isn't he essentially saying that there is no point having an independent New Zealand foreign policy unless the US agrees with it?
The Honourable Bill English on behalf of the Prime Minister.
Mr Speaker, no.
Order.
Supplementary.
Order. Supplementary question, Metiria Turei.
Will the Prime Minister at the summit promote New Zealand's values and condemn the US's refusal to support nuclear non-proliferation at this week's Nuclear Security Summit? And if he won't do that, why not?
The Honourable Bill English on behalf of the Prime Minister.
Mr Speaker, the member's free to see what comments the Prime Minister does make at the summit or has already made, and they will continue to represent New Zealand's policy.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, Metiria Turei.
Will the Prime Minister refuse entry to American warships if the Americans won't say if they have nuclear weapons on those ships or not?
The Honourable Bill English on behalf of the Prime Minister.
Mr Speaker, the member can be reassured that the Prime Minister will act in accordance with New Zealand's anti-nuclear legislation.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, Metiria Turei.
Will the Prime Minister stand up for New Zealand's anti-nuclear stance and support the United Nations resolutions on nuclear deterrence and disarmament based on New Zealand's nuclear-free policy and not just on how the US votes?
The Honourable Bill English on behalf of the Prime Minister.
Mr Speaker, of course the Prime Minister will stand up for New Zealand's nuclear policy.
Question number